Okay, here's our game plan. It involves goat cheese, Emmentaler, Gorgonzola, Manchego, some pitted dates, some crushed cashews, and some walnuts and almonds crushed. And for a base, we're going to use pimento cheese. I'm concerned about this. I'm concerned about doing this live.
You'll be fine.
And we'll see what happens.
The worst that can happen is it doesn't work.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So step one. We need to grate a few cheeses. Clearly not that. These are crumbles, so we're going to be good there. Let's chop up a few dates. Honestly, bear with me, folks, because you're watching this in real time with me. For all we know, this is going to go horribly, horribly wrong. First thing we're going to do is chop up some dates.
So Susie QQ says most people have turkey or ham, or both, potatoes, carrots, stuffing, gravy, rolls or buns, and the rest depends on the people. And pies are either pumpkin or rhubarb. So pretty much the same as we do.
Yeah. So what is the background on Canadian Thanksgiving then? Maybe I'm missing something there. So it sounds like you basically just stole our Thanksgiving.
Well, that seems mean.
That does seem mean.
No, I mean for you to say it.
I know. It does seem mean.
Doing this reminds me that we need to start checking the places like Fish's Eddy and the sales at Target for cool plates and bowls.
Literally winging it here. Okay, that should be enough. I forgot one other item.
So Susie QQ just celebrates the harvest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Says there's probably a more historical explanation. She just doesn't have it.
Yeah, we're also doing one piece of chorizo.
She says she thinks it's more Europeanly based, or link based on some guy's journey or some shit, probably.
Okay, so this is just some smoked and cured chorizo I got from the grocery.
Ooh, starting to smell cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully someday Twitch will have smell-o-vision. Probably don't want that on the gaming channels, but
Oh, there we go again. Dissing the gamers and the smell-o-vision.
well, there's nothing to smell, or hopefully nothing to
Yeah,
smell.
that's it.
No.
All right, I got some diced. So we got some diced dates. Got some diced chorizo. All right, our first layer is going to be manchego. So let's get some of this shredded. Trying to decide if I should, can I combine this without using the food processor? But I think I'm going to go ahead and use the food processor.
So Susie QQ says it looks like it was from some explorer and the celebration of the harvest and the past year's blessing.
Ha,
The usual stuff.
the usual stuff. I don't know if I should be trying to make a cheese ball next to a hot stove. Just realized that.
Well, your options are limited.
Yeah. All right. Let's start taking a swing here. So I'll say a little prayer and see where we go from here.
Well, if it doesn't work out, we're going to have some amazing grilled cheese sandwiches over the next week. And the oven will probably go off in the next few minutes, so.
Okay.
That should help a little bit. Ooh, we have something in a ball form. That is cheese. Woo!
That's one.
Step in the right direction.
This pimento cheese, by the way, can be found in the Cha-Cha Hut Barbecue Cookbook. All right, there's the cheese. There's the base. Now this is where it's going to get fun.
We made the pimento cheese last Sunday, Susie. So, is there, and you have the recipe on the Bushwood Grow Club site as well. What's that one called?
It's pimento at work. Oh no, yeah, pimento at work.
At work.
Yeah.
I'll have, I put all of the recipes on the Bushwick Grill Club site. All have food or band puns. So look for pimento at work. And it's not really spicy because he roasts just a red pepper. And I don't really think it's that spicy. And it's cheese. It's always good. Okay, so layer 2.
So first off, we're
These are the dates.
these are this is the chorizo.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Susie Cuckoos says at this rate, sounds like she's never eaten anything. We assume you probably have. I mean, you had turkey for Canadian Thanksgiving. Excuse me, bud. These are done. Woo. And they're warm. So these are the cinnamon chip cookies right here. Let me get these off the pan. And
should sit on the pan for 5 minutes.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Have,
If you want to set them here, I guess we can always put the.
We have the other one coming out too.
Okay.
So you want me to? And then.
You can set those up here.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, cheese.
And these are the s'mores right here. So they're gonna sit here for a while he's working.
Okay, so we've added a layer of manchego. Now we're going to try to get these dates to stick. Need to take a picture of the nachos. Need to take a picture of this monstrosity.
Let's take a picture in action here. Got it? Well. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so there's some dates in there. All right, this is getting weird already. All right. Next up, we're doing Emmentaler. Can you see that from over there?
Mm-hmm.
Is it wrong?
It's odd. Susie Q says, that's not how you say delicious. Yeah, we'll see. each of these types of cheese is mixed with cream cheese so that it sticks?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. Basically you're making. Set these in here. Warm them slightly. Yeah, you're basically making a paste out of each, or almost a cheese fondant on each layer. We need a little chive. You know what I'm talking about? What am I doing?
Chive talk.
I'm just chive talking. Exactly. Remarkably, not too bad so far. Okay, there we go. Emmentaler paste. Okay. Wish me luck here. So far we're 3 layers in, and doing chives over this layer. Okay. Getting there. Okay. This time we're going with blue cheese. I prefer gorgonzola over the usual like Danish or Stilton or any of those. So unfortunately, I can't get it open. So my hands are oh, there, I got it. Okay. And the blue cheese goes in. And I may not have enough blue cheese. Good.
How many layers is in this?
So far we're in 3. So we've started, right now we're at 3 layers. We started base of pimento cheese. Then we cover that in chorizo. So I guess actually that's chorizo will be the next layer. So pimento cheese, chorizo, manchego with cream cheese, figs, or actually dates. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Emmentaler with cream cheese, 5. Chives, 6. We're now doing blue cheese with cream cheese.
Susie Q prefers brie. Her dad likes blue though.
The funny thing about brie, or the brie thing, actually, Susie, the base of this, the original one that I sort of came across, the base of this is supposed to be a brie or a semi-soft or a semi-firm cheese with a wash rind or a funky rind. You use that as the base. I just happen to have pimento cheese around and wanted to use that.
How are we going to eat this? She wants to know if we're going to eat it with just crackers?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. As a matter of fact, thanks to a local sale, we've got
Ritz veggie crackers.
yeah, Ritz. As a Southern boy, Ritz are my preferred cheese spread cracker. In this case, we got some roasted vegetables, so I'm going to hand those over to Cherie. We have those. Okay, this is where it's going to get tough because this is very soft.
Wow. Is this the final layer?
Second to final. Got a goat cheese layer that's really going to be
Wow.
a challenge.
Okay. So at least none of the layers are terribly, terribly thick.
No. I think what I'm going to do is once I've gotten this assembled, I'll sit down, maybe have some nachos, chat. I'm going to put this in the fridge to give it a moment to think about its life. All right. And let it set up. All right.
Yes, Susie, it is.
What?
If she wants to tell me to sneak a cracker and let her know how it is. It is good. Yes.
All right. honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this one off.
There's a lot going on there.
This last one's going to be the tough one. I can already feel it. God, we don't need this much cheese in the house.
No, we do not.
I could theoretically just stop right there.
Can't say that.
What?
So always go full R word. You can't say that.
Okay.
I did read it. Really? What's wrong with you?
Okay, folks, last 2 layers. Got a goat cheese. And then I'm going to finish it off with, so we just put on with some honey roasted cashews that we actually also used in our snack mix. Doing goat cheese, cream cheese layer. Oh man, are you kidding me?
Did you break it?
It broke. Damn it. Yep.
Well, so this will be the last layer.
Yeah. You know, 8 years.
Yeah, but
I know. They're not cheap.
no.
And unfortunately, it like broke the whole mechanism. It had been acting funky lately.
You don't need to be in everything. No. We'll get you as soon as we're done.
And see if, I don't know, actually the spring, it looks like the spring mechanism cracked on it.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be one thing if it was just a bowl, but I think the pin died on it too.
Check it out.
Oh no, it's just, yeah, it's all.
Okay.
Oh. All right. All right. Mess. And our final level is a combination of walnuts and almonds. And we're going to put this in the fridge for a bit. Do some nachos.
We'll talk about some stuff that we have we've done today, and then
Let this set up and we'll,
and then we'll break open this this cheese ball and have some cheese and crackers.
okay. All right, I'm gonna let this set up in the fridge for a bit.